The story of George and Lenny takes place during a time in American history we now call the Great Depression. It began in 1929 and lasted all the way up until our entry into World War II in 1941. During this time, millions of Americans found themselves suddenly out of work. Families became homeless, people lived on the streets, and as you can see in this picture, people lined up for food given out by charities. You'll recall in the novella of Mice and Men that George and Lenny travel across the country by whatever means they can looking for work. In this image from the Great Depression, we see a large group of men hoping to board a cargo train to secure a space for a ride across the country heading west toward places like California, as George and Lenny did, hoping for work on farms and ranches. This is an image of a woman and her children, and you'll notice if you look closely, the clothes are quite ragged, and if you look at the mother and what she's wearing, she's actually not wearing a skirt, she's wearing a potato sack. A burlap sack which had contained potatoes until she found it, and she would have taken the rope tie string at the top of that potato sack and used it as a belt to wear the sack as a skirt. A very popular saying during this time in our history was waste not, want not. What do you think this saying meant to people during the Great Depression? What do you think that saying might mean to people today? Do you think the meaning has changed at all? I'd like you to prepare a journal response to that question. Interpret this saying, waste not, want not, and explain how you think people thought about that saying during the Great Depression and how people might think about it today. What do you think about it?